Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Give me just a moment. Alright, there we go. I just needed to edit some things. Alright, cool. So, basically, I had, with the help of Noct, well, I say with the help of Noct. Noct did me a huge favor, right? And placed all my Ambrosium on the ground so we can go ahead and mine it and get ourselves all this Ambrosium. I don't feel like stopping anymore. We're gonna mine it all up. We're gonna use what we have, and that's gonna be that. I say that as I still have a couple of stacks of Ambrosium from that last mining trip. I have not really logged onto the server since the last stream. It's been a hot minute, I'm not gonna lie, guys. How are we doing today? It is Thursday, right? I'm not mistaken. All hail the whale. I agree. How's it going, Noct? Aren't you supposed to be at work? What you doing over here? Alex Zambi, welcome. Your back hurts. You mopped bleachers. Fun. Oh, you're at lunch. Yes, the 4:50 lunch. I like that. I like that. Oh, man. I gotta say, it snowed lightly last night. So we got like a nice layer of snow everywhere. And despite the fact that it snowed, it's not that cold. At least compared to like other days where it was pretty bad, right? A Caesar salad, oh my god. Not Caesar. Alright. Let's go ahead and quickly mine all this up. Look at that number fly. That is not a big number. I was hoping to have several stacks by now. I'm supposed to be rich. Rich in Ambrosium. Instead, I find myself rich in gold. Which, I mean, I'm fine with. I'm fine with being rich in gold. Chat, what do y'all like more, Ambrosium or gold? It is a hard choice. Obviously, I gotta go with gold, but Ambrosium does put up a good challenge. You know what I mean? Puts up a fair fight. Also, I need to make sure. There we go. You know what's funny is that Iron Lung came out and I still haven't watched it. I'm almost tempted to watch it this weekend. Of course, I don't know any theaters nearby, so I may have to travel. Maybe I'll invite some friends. I don't know. Have any of you guys seen Iron Lung? Is it called Iron Lung? Pretty sure it's called Iron Lung. No, Herder was good. I heard it was good too. But I genuinely don't know. I don't know anybody who's actually gone to see it, though. That's the thing. It's like the same issue with Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I've not gone to see it. I don't know anybody who's gone to see it. But everyone says it's bad. I refuse to listen to anybody saying it's bad because I want to come up with my own, like, thoughts and stuff on it, you know? Did I finally beat Silksong? Oh yeah, I've been beating Silksong. Silksong is complete, kind of. It's not 100% complete. We'll have to go back to it. But it is beaten. Sorry, I didn't answer that earlier. Yesterday we started Undertale, and that was a really fun stream. A lot of people like Undertale. I can kind of see why, although some of it's a little weird. The only reason I'm playing Undertale is because I agreed to play Deltarune, and I wanted to play Undertale first. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get used to the universe. Even though I'm told they're not quite the same universe. I don't know. There's so many games that are coming out that I'm very excited to play. Or not even just games coming out, just plans, right? This Saturday, we're going to do the, it's basically a marathon stream where we just completely play through all the endings of Security Breach, as well as Ruin. And then, Poppy's Playtime Chapter 5 is coming out. Very excited for that. Ah, fun. Well, have fun at work, Noct. I appreciate you stopping by. What else? What other games? I'm gonna look towards playing Little Nightmares 2 soon. I'm tempted to do a dual stream with my brother. Even though a lot of people, apparently don't like the game. Not gonna let that deter me. Have I seen the added lore? No, I haven't. I'll listen to some of... Do you have any videos to recommend in terms of, for the added lore? Like, any good lore videos I could listen to while at work tomorrow? Because I'll listen to them if they're interesting, you know? I have no opposition to listening. Oh, an Easter wreath. It's not that expensive either. Could you stop attacking me, please? Well, if they have a compilation one, maybe I'll look at that. Like a long form video. I can't keep turning off and on my phone while at work, you know? I can turn something on to listen to and then only check it every couple of, maybe an hour. That's why I like listening to podcasts and stuff, because they go on for so long. Alright, let's get to the build. Right. Do we not have any more Echo Glass? Did have another weakness potion. Hopefully this will be enough. But before I even attempt to capture this guy, let's go ahead and take a look at this area and try to expand it. Oh, that's upsetting. Man, they definitely need to update Echo Glass to where you can, like, toggle it in your offhand, you know? How's that? Is that open? Question is, do we make it longer or wider? Or higher, even? I think higher is the answer. We could probably make it a little bit wider, too. Let's go ahead and just do this. Maybe not that. Hold on. Ah, darn it. Of course I was doing the wrong one. Whatever. Here, let me make sure I don't accidentally throw that. I only have the one. That is literally my last one. So what have you guys been up to today? Anything exciting? Or is it just a normal day for you guys? Alright, fair enough. Let's see, that should... Oh no. I think I ran out of Echo Glass. It's like I literally just need to make the top, and that's it. Oh, there we go, stack. Did you add the ring to the Radiance? Or is that gonna come later? Alright, I'm gonna make a little outline for where this entrance is. Alright, hopefully I can hit this guy and catch him. Okay, that has to be it. Oh, come on. Oh my god, they're selling weakness potions that aren't splash? Am I really about to drop a bunch of money on a weakness potion? Looks like I might have to. Hey, Shark, how's it going, man? You can share it on the Discord, by the way. Oh, I see. Why do I have a bunch of haste potions? What in the world? Alright, let's go ahead and add that to that. So I was thinking about playing Undertale tomorrow instead of doing the Cobblemon server again. How's it going, Starfall? Alright, let's see if we can catch this guy now. Slash home build. I just realized, Shark, you've never actually seen my realm. Hold on a sec, I'll show you around. That has to be a hit. Yes! Okay, cool. Give me just a moment. Domino, no. Yeah, all this is without mods. Isn't that fun? Take a look at my realm. I have rocket boots, or winged sandals now, but yeah, this server doesn't use mods. Yeah, it is, it is. Right now, we're actually building a giant aether whale. Or whatever it's called. It's a really fun server, but it's kind of been a little slow recently. Well, maybe not today, but in terms of the streams. I don't know. Gotten like chilly all of a sudden. Did we lose somebody? I think we lost somebody. It'll be fine. The golden build with the little things reminds me of Eternatus. You mean the, Gold Eternatus build? You must be talking about my G-Max Eternatus build. And, the Golden Radiance. So this is all by you? Kind of. I've had help with certain things. The Eternatus was just a schematic. So somebody else made it. Although I say made it, but what they did was they took a 3D model into a Minecraft block creator, because like what you could do is put a picture or a model in and it turns it to Minecraft blocks. So that's what they did. But the Eternatus, that's a schematic. I did have to build it by hand, mind you. I couldn't use Easy Place. But, it's not my build, The Radiance, however, is my build. This was 100% me. So that was cool. It's my favorite build of all. Who's pinging me? Oh, Dino. Oh, that's looking good. I like that. Are you able to just buy glowstone? Let's do this. Where did we even leave off? Oh, yeah, we're working on that. Okay, cool. Let me take a nice screenshot of the side of you. Alright, that should be good. I mean, that's fair. It just takes a while, you know? Okay. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. I think it actually cycles. I do think they got shops cycling now. But it's like minor cycles. It's not anything crazy. I don't know if you know this, Shark. I don't know if you know this about me, but I quite like gold. I don't know if you noticed. Thinking to make, if I really like Undertale or Deltarune, do y'all think I should make a build from it? From the game? What would I build, even? Maybe we shouldn't discuss it because I'm still new into the game. And we don't want any spoilers, but I'm curious as to your thoughts. And what other games you'd like to see? Since we're done with Hollow Knight Silksong, we'll have a lot more time. You know what I mean? I should probably count this real quick. Hey, look at that! Look at that! No rain! But you can tell it's raining! Look at that! Oh, man, it's like the glass dome was worth it. Maybe Hades or Cult of the Lamb? We've played Hades. We haven't played the second game, though. As for Cult of the Lamb, I don't know if I want to play Cult of the Lamb. What? What are you barking at? Is there somebody at the door? Well, don't look at me like that. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you barking at? What are you barking at? What? What? Go lie down. Need a 100% Hades? That's true. Is this a public server? Yeah, you can join. It's Origin Realms. No, it's play.originrealms.com. That's the server. We're on Minecraft 1.20.6. You just have to make sure you accept the texture pack. Or the resource pack. But yeah, you don't need any mods to play it. You can just vanilla Minecraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 blocks. And then, there we go. What's your murder mystery lore right now? God Seeker, Cocoon, or the fat one. I think you should do both. Maybe at the portal of your, of the Aether, right? You put the one you find in the junk pit. Maybe make a small little, junk pit for it, for your Aether portal. And then once you step into the Aether portal for Godhome, that's when you do the cocoon. Oh, geez. 4 seasons or Eldritch Wars. Yeah, I mean, that's... And what, like, is that the lore you're working on, or that's your already established lore? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, nice, welcome. PH Bug, how's it going? Oh yeah, look at how, like, this was a mistake. I should not have built this in the section I built it in, because this is just the head. This is just the head, that's it. Oh, okay, fair enough. I didn't know how far you were in with it. Is it still a work in progress, or is that just, that's it so far? Do I not have food over here? Are you kidding me? Oh, instead of GTS, it's /AH for the auction house. Just so you know. Hold on a sec. I gotta go and grab some food. I'm not doing this overpriced stuff. How's it going, Logotron? Welcome. This is just resource packs. Yep. Resource packs and complicated as hell, you know, coding, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know how the sausage is made, as it said. But, yeah, it doesn't require any mods. It's all just resource packs. How do I not have food? Hold on a sec. I gotta grab some food. Basically, if you do want to rank, instead of like buying a rank, you just buy ore bucks. You purchase stuff from the shop, and you automatically get ranked up as you spend money. Highest being elite, which is $80. Cool storage. Thank you. It's incredibly laggy. It's like super laggy. Alright, so from here, I don't know where to get started. Start by teleporting to your realm. Your realm is basically your own personal world to build in. You don't have to worry about people breaking your stuff or stealing your stuff as long as you don't trust them. So go ahead and set one up, whichever biome you want, right? Whichever theme of biomes. And then just go from there. Start just playing normal Minecraft. Go mining, get your stuff, and just treat it like it's normal Minecraft, I think. Okay, now let's see. What do we use for that? It looks like we use normal brick. How's it going, Mr. Squiddy? I'm gonna take a picture of your adorable little face. Gotta love how the nostrils, for whatever reason, are just different sizes, you know? I'm gonna put that right... Ooh, there's not a good spot for this, is there? Guess if we do that, maybe shift that over a little bit. This way I can just do this. That'll work. And then zoom in on that. Thank you. I appreciate it. How are we doing today, Mr. Squiddy? If you're not buying gold... No, wait. If you're buying gold, how much per block of raw/regular? Well, hypothetically speaking, if I were to start buying regular, I'd probably buy stacks of regular gold blocks. Maybe 5,000 a stack. And the only reason is because of how easy it is to farm it. I have 3 accounts that are not constantly farming it, but have farmed it enough to where I will never need for it again. First off, thank you for subscribing, whoever did that. Appreciate it. Secondly, that's the reason I don't typically buy, right? Secondly, if I was to buy raw, I'd probably just do the same price as I buy gold ore. So typically, I buy raw gold ore for about 3k a piece, right? Or 3k a stack, because that'll give you roughly 3 stacks of raw gold. So raw gold blocks, if I was to buy a stack of that, 9,000. I think that's fair, right? And those I do buy, actually. I do buy, preferably the gold ore, but if you have stacks of raw gold that you're wanting to sell, hit me up. I'm down to buy it. You got something for me? How's it going, Gator Guy? It's been a hot minute. I'm glad you're still kicking. Yeah, get gear before focusing on the flying part. But yeah, basically winged sandals, they used to be called rocket boots, but we're not going to talk about that. Winged sandals are the things you use to fly in your realm. They have a fuel source, which is determined by their durability, and they do, like, when they run out of durability, you fall, and you oftentimes can die from it if you're not prepared. They didn't used to be able to, but yes, now you can repair them, although they are rather expensive to repair, so keep that in mind. Thank you, Gator Guy. That's actually, it's actually going to be really helpful. I do need that. I appreciate it. Alright, let's just continue work on the build. As for gear, Mr. Shark, you're gonna notice that there's this new ore that you've never seen before. It's called platinum. It can be found in the deep slate levels. Don't focus on getting platinum. Don't worry about it. Go for netherite right now since you're new. Platinum gear, the upgrade, basically platinum is the same as diamond, right? Except it's slightly better, but it also has different upgrades. It has 3 upgrades right now: Spirit, Shadow, and Toxic. Don't worry about the Toxic armor. It's doo-doo bad. It is bad. But yeah, just go for netherite right now. Hell yeah, Alex. Love to hear that. What about iron? Well, obviously you go for iron first, right? But like, what I mean is, like, when you're working on your endgame armor, go for netherite. Because we have bosses and things to fight in this one. It's not peaceful like the Cobblemon server. No, you're good. It was literally okay. You're good. Anyway. Ignore the fact that I was just dying there. So if we're going like that, it looks like 3 blocks out, so like this, and then it's literally just this all the way down except right here, where it goes up 1. So we could just use our gold brick friends here. Does it ever become day? It does. It does become day, but because people can't sleep, you know, it seems to be night a lot. And you know what sucks as well? feels like it always rains. It feels like it's always raining on the server. I don't know why. It's really annoying. That's why I decided to cover my entire realm in glass. The gold is starting to get radioactive. Oh my god. You might be right. What a fun way to go. I'll make sure when I die, I'm sitting on a throne of gold. This way, when archaeologists find me in 10 million years, they'll be like, this was clearly a man. Worth his salt or something. I don't know. What block are we using for that? Hold on a sec. Well, I know what block we're using here. Let's go ahead and just place that. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then it also goes down one like that. He's got like a little frown going because he's a whale. Oh no, there's actually Really? Is that true? I didn't know that. Gold can be radioactive. That's a new one. I mean, unsurprising. It feels like everything's radioactive. I'm pretty sure you could die from banana poisoning or something. I don't know. Make sure we got plenty of gold bricks, but I do need the crystal bricks. Ah, yes, the radiation will kill you. I'm very excited for this weekend. It's gonna be fun. We got so many games planned, just between like Undertale, Cobblemon, and of course, Security Breach again. I just want an excuse to return to Security Breach, in all honesty. I do plan on running back Silksong again, although I don't know if we want to do the Hunter's Journal first. I think it would make sense to do that, but you know, I don't know. That feels like a lot of work. Saw you playing Silksong one time. Oh yeah, we beat Silksong just the other day. That game kicked my butt. I am not good at it at all. I was playing Hollow Knight as well. I want to beat Godhome. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, I need that picture. Nope, that's not the picture. There's the picture. 1, 2, 3. So it's like... Oh, yeah. We also did just beat Subnautica again. And I'd like to go ahead and start getting into modding. So that'll be exciting. It depends if, like, what kind of food you have. Like, what food are you trying to use? Just, like, berries or something? Or are you jumping and running around a whole bunch? I don't know. Typically, I find food not to be that big of a problem. Unless I'm using the spear, of course. So, like, if I'm fighting the Marauder. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then it just goes like this. You don't have any food? Here, what's your in-game name again? Could you remind me? I'll give you some food. I don't typically give things like that, but I am fine with giving somebody some food. Just don't go asking for rubies. I don't give handouts. Mainly because if I give one person handouts and everybody wants it, and it's just like, Why is that wrong? Something's wrong here. I gotta figure it out. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, I see. There we go, it's fixed. Rubies are the currency on the server. There's many ways of getting rubies. Typically... Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna have to teleport you to me. Typically, the best ways for players to get, here you go. Alright, let's see. What are these? Oh, these are just gold blocks. Okay, because I shouldn't have left that blank because that stumped me for a little bit. God, I'm stupid sometimes. Gotta love when like your brain lags out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why, thank you. Thank you. If you want to teleport back to your realm, just do /realm TP. I'm sure you know that by now. That should be crystal blocks. Alright. I gotta say, I don't typically like donations, but a gold donation is not something I can say no to. Considering it's like the one thing. Because here's the thing. A lot of people like to give gifts. And I appreciate everybody who does give gifts. I don't require them. I don't ask for any, right? But I take it. But sometimes people send gifts that are like, I appreciate the gesture, but I'm probably never going to use this because it's not something that, like it'll be a decoration or something that just doesn't really fit your builds, and it's just, you know, but it's appreciated, like you're doing a kind thing. So I don't typically, really like accepting donations. However, I will always use gold. So when people donate gold, I'm like, or when people offer to donate gold, I'm like, I'm not going to say no, you know? Because I'll always use it, you know? Be rest assured. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I keep looking over here because I got the pictures over here while I'm trying to, compare. We're doing this pixel by pixel. I want to get it accurate. And then this should be our brick. I'm so glad we chose brick for that. God, I love this. I love how distinguished each yellow block is from each other, right? Like, we got the raw gold, which is a super dark gold. It's absolutely wonderful. Then you got the gold bricks that have the texture, but they're roughly the same color as our gold block counterpart. But then you have the crystal blocks and the ambrosium, which are just completely different shades of yellow, which is perfect because that doesn't mean, it means I don't have to use, concrete and wool. Although it does make my builds a lot more expensive. Do you guys have themes for your builds, by the way? Anything interesting? Alex over here is building a really cool Godhome recreation from Hollow Knight. I'm very excited to see all the different builds he's going to be adding on to that. Are you just turning the entire Aether into not Godhome specifically, but Hollow Knight themed? Maybe even Silksong? You could build the Citadel. That'd be cool. Look at this. I'm planning stuff out just for you. I mean, you're certainly good enough at building it. You still got work to do in terms of your skills, just like me, you know. We're both kind of just average builders, but, you know, we have vision. Vision, and that's the important thing. Can you get a pet whale? Kind of, yeah. Kind of. You could just make big boxes. I think there's a way you could blend them together to make it look good. Why, thank you, Gator Guy. Oh my god, I'm sorry for the yawns. I did get back from work, so I'm a bit pooped. Basically, yes, you can get a whale for your realm as well. In fact, I like... if I'm going to be capturing more whales, and we're going to actually have a bunch named after my subscribers and viewers and stuff. This way you guys can always be part of my realm. Because not everyone's going to be able to get a player statue like over here. We got player statues of like the OGs. But a lot of people can get the Aether Whale treatment. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, well, that's not right. Hold on a sec. What are we using for that? Looks like we're using that, aren't we? Nope, we're just using normal gold. Okay, cool. I may have messed that up. Whatever. It'll be fine. Let's go ahead and use some crystal blocks. I gotta say, joining other servers is kind of fun. Like, I was really unsure about the Cobblemon server, especially streaming on it as much. But it seems like we are kind of building a community over there, too. It's kind of exciting. Especially with the gym plans, you know what I mean? Did you guys like the gym plans, by the way? Yeah, I got into the league. So basically, here, I gotta like stop building for a second so I could properly explain it. So here's the idea, right? So basically, the server itself is working on official NPC gyms. And these are likely going to be gyms where it's like basically the same as the game, where it's like it starts off easier, and as you get to the last gym, it gets a little harder, right? But a lot of people already have, like, especially now, have established teams. My team's established. It's all EV trained, IV trained. So if I was to play against those gyms, I'd be done easy. I'd be able to go to each one and beat it pretty easy. They may give a couple of like EV training the Pokemon for the NPC gym leaders, but roughly they'll be just like their video game counterparts. Not that that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, especially for new players trying to get into the game, right? Or into the server. But my plan is to also run a gym league alongside it, where we help people dip their toes into competitive battling. So our teams will be based off of actual strategies as well as like the gym types, right? So water team, fire, fairy, poison, stuff like that. Obviously, I'm the poison leader, right? And then each of the badges will be an item, obviously just a renamed item that helps give an advantage for the next gym, right? So like, the rock gym could give heavy duty boots, which helps again, like it basically teaches players how to counter certain strategies while also learning about new strategies themselves, like for actual competitive battling, as well as like items and stuff that can be used to counter other things. I think it's a really cool idea. This way we can have both the player gyms and the NPC gyms working towards like a better community. The issue with player gyms that are officially like run by the server is because like they're super inconsistent, because you have to rely on people actually playing the game, and sometimes people go on vacation and it's difficult. You know what I mean? I think it's a cool idea. I like it. And it looks like I got quite a few people on board with it, actually. Or at least approving of the idea. You know what I mean? You can't find iron, you just gotta dig a little deeper. Also, just go to the wild. You can go to the wild by pressing or doing /N. And then going to open world. And then clicking on a random world. But just remember, keep inventory is not on. If you die, you gotta get your stuff back. There is a grave system where it'll just teleport you to where you died, so you can find your grave. It's not like the items are gonna be all around everywhere. But I just want you to be aware of that. Okay, so let's see. It looks like we just have one layer going all the way like this. I see. So we go 3 down from here. Will be this Ambrosium. 1, 2, 3. Shark, what are you doing? You can't mine in my realm. It's nothing but gold. There's no iron here. Look at you, in a nice suit. I can appreciate a good suit. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, okay, that's perfect. Because it's literally right here. It goes down, and in this section it goes up 1. And that's how we determine that. And we go like this. Oh, see that? Now that's not... that's annoying. Why did you scroll? That is not what I want. Okay, so if that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Ambrosium. Well, it looks to be gold bricks. No. Crystal. That makes sense. And then we go. There's cosmetics. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, there are cosmetics. Are you familiar with TF2? I'm not saying like this has any. Well, it gives. You don't know Team Fortress 2? Are you familiar with what unusuals are? No, not really. So basically, there's a thing in this server called finishes, where if you open a crate, right, and pull a cosmetic, it has a very, very small chance of being a finish, which is a special effect. Because like you have cosmetics, you go to the wardrobe, put on the cosmetics, and you can change the color, right? And finishes are special versions of that. As you can see, I'm wearing gold, obviously, which has a gold sheen. There's other ones like rainbow and floral and bubble and molten and a bunch of other stuff. Kinda like essential. Obviously you gotta pay money to get crates and stuff, but honestly, if you're new, I wouldn't bother with any of that stuff just yet. You know, you're only getting cosmetics and decorations and stuff. Nothing that'll help you, like, towards the progress. Yeah, the server's not exactly what we consider pay to win. There are people who, you know, complain and talk about how the server's pay to win and all this other stuff, but those people don't know at all what they're talking about. Not to insult them, you know, but pay to win it's just not the same. There's floating beacons. Yeah, I just have them for building. Or not even building, destroying. I will say the server used to be kind of pay to win. Does anyone remember when you could buy legendary keys? Shubush, stop showing me up. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ooh, we appreciate. Alright. How do we do it on the front part? Screw it. We'll just make this all this way. I want at least 50 stacks of iron blocks so I can make an iron axolotl, because yes, that sounds like a cool idea. See, if you want any assistance or any tips from me, feel free to ask. But B, my biggest tip for people getting into Origin Realms is to pick a theme for your realm and then build around that, right? Because oftentimes people will build like random things and then never actually like have an overarching theme, and then now they just have a bunch of random uncohesive builds that, and like they'll just complain, oh, it looks ugly, and then they get bored, or not bored, but burnt out from trying to fix it. So like if you go ahead and start with a plan, it makes it a lot easier. I just don't want to see you waste your time, you know? I believe in you. Maybe iron animals? That could be cool. You could just build a bunch of different animal builds. Maybe your axolotl build could, like, and having builds that serve other purposes are pretty cool too. You got a shiny Bronzong? That's cool as hell. Bronzong's crazy good. And I'm not, well, it's good for double battles. It's not like good for singles, but it's a really good double battle Pokemon. I think it's for Trick Room, although it could also be used for Rain Dance, I believe. I can't remember. I know it's a Trick Room setter, but I forget what else it does. Shiny Bronzong plushie. I mean, that's still pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of the shiny plushies because they keep making the shiny sound, and it's just like, ah. You know? It gets annoying, in all honesty. Okay, I gotta count this out now. Oh, jeez. Alright, it looks like it does go all the way back, actually. That's kind of good, actually. Hold on a minute. All right. I'm not looking at the back here. We know it goes all the way back, but we don't need to focus on that because that's how we get confused. That's how we get confused. It does look like one block after this section here. We do have that, blank, that, boom, 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 and then I believe we just do normal gold there. That looks correct. I mean, that sounds like a cool idea. I mean, it's your realm. Do what you want. I just suggest having a theme, you know? Although, if you want to mix that idea, you could... You know how knights have, like, the animal on their crest? Like a lion or a wolf, something like that? You could build a castle, right? And have it themed off of whatever animal, right? And maybe have, like, the entrance be the head of the animal made out of, like, iron blocks and stuff. And you could call it the iron, you know, whatever. There's a bunch of knight decorations and stuff you can use, medieval ones. They're pretty cheap to get, too. I mean, not for you right now, because you're still not established, but once you get established, they're not that expensive. But that could be a cool thing. The Iron Lion sounds really cool. I don't know why I'm sticking with that. Maybe Iron Boar? That could be cool, too. You could go with, like, a slight, Dwarven theme. The Iron Throne. I'm sorry, I get a little nerdy when it comes to picking themes. Again, do what you want, it's your realm. I'm just excited. Alright, does this also go all the way back? Yes, okay, cool. Looks like this one on this level also goes all the way back. That's too far. Then someone makes a diamond castle. And then we'll have iron, gold, and diamond. That'd be cool. See, iron and diamond are a lot harder to make than gold. Gold's farmable. Iron and diamond are not. Sorry for the yawns, because villagers aren't a thing. Yeah. By looking at mine, I think you could tell my theme. Alright, let's tell TP Gator Guy. Is it just going to be Monty Golf? That'd be based as hell. Oh, yeah, Zoo. I forgot. You know what, Gator Guy? Do you have schematic? What is it, Lightmatica? Do you have it? The mod? No, sadly. I think you'd be able to get it. If you want... I'm trying to find somebody who would like to take up the mantle for my Mega Zoo. And I know you may be wondering, what do you mean Mega Zoo? Well, a long time ago, about 2 or 3 years at this point, I actually had a zoo of my own. And I was working on a project for a zoo so big. Like, it was a very big zoo. Oh, I don't have the... Hold on a sec. Let's see. I have it, like, sectioned off at this point. Let's see. We got jungle. Let's take a look at jungle. Basically, it had different sections where you had, like, this glass thing you walked through, where the entire thing was the biome, right? So as you can see, this is the jungle biome. I didn't exactly take the best schematic of it, but like you'd have everything that spawns in a jungle. So your parrots, your pandas, all that other stuff. And it was really nice to look at. Let's take a look at another one real quick. I thought it looked good. That was jungle. We got mesa, mountain, nether. The nether one was really good. Here, I'm gonna load that one up. As you can see, it's a little complicated. But you walk through, and it was a nether fortress with every single nether biome. So we had a small spot for what are these called again? Basalt deltas. We had the red ones. Again, I can't remember all the names. The warped ones. You can get Modrith. Yeah. We got the Soul Sand Valleys. This one was one of my favorite ones to build. But yeah, like I'd love to find somebody who's willing to take up the project, because it's such a nice build that I don't think I'll ever be able to recreate. Mainly because it's just my realm won't fit it, and I really don't feel like building it anymore. Hey, Sasha! I love you. What are you doing, though? Hey, come here. Come here, Sasha. Here, say hi to chat. Oh, say hi. Say hi, baby. Say hello to Sasha, everybody. She decided to just jump up. Nah, you're good. I'll go from being like, oh, I'm gonna slaughter you all, to, oh my god, look at the little kitty cat. Although my voice seems to be shot today, I don't know why. I think it's because I yelled before. Although, oh, that was the... Does anyone remember the stream where I absolutely annihilated my vocal cords? Fair enough. I may just find somebody who's willing. I'll freely give the schematics up. This way it could be built one day, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5. Oh, that's not right. Platinum is diamond, but it's like slightly better. So basically, each level of gear, right, has enchantment slots, which means you can't put more enchantments on it than it has. Yes, we do have trims. But obviously you can upgrade them, like with slot runes, you can add slots to it. But diamond has like 4 and platinum has 5. But overall, they have the same durability, they have the same strength and stuff. But the issue is platinum's A, harder to get, but it also is harder to upgrade. Whereas diamond to netherite, it's really easy to get a lot of diamonds. Netherite's not that difficult to get either. So, for new players, I suggest they get netherite because it's still good even in the late game. And it's just, it's good old reliable. It'll get your foot in the door. Iron armor with platinum trims. I don't know how well that'll look. I don't suggest you max out your iron armor. But that's just me. Do what you want, buddy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's up, Sasha? You want to come up? Why do you choose the most inconvenient ways to come up? There you go, good girl. I got Sasha in my lap again. Do you use polished quicksoil? Not in my builds right now, but I am open to using them for future builds. I mainly want to use them for the more nature-orientated, so like when I go to build, like certain mountains and stuff for the future underground stuff, that's when I'm going to be starting to use polished quicksoil as a really good addition to things. You know what I mean? A texture. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. So 7 blocks in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then there we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this inside is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this goes across. Wow, Domino, I can't believe you did that. You're so mean. So mean. What do you guys think dogs think about? 1, 2. That's 2 away from the back. Did I make this too long? Not long enough. What am I looking for? Oh, sorry for the yawns. Oh, I forgot this Dillo. I don't know where you're at. The hell is going on with you? Oh, you want me to rate it? Right now, I think it needs a lot of work. My issue... Okay, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, my main issue with it right now is because it's just, like, dirt holes in the ground. and then your pathing is completely random. You just got a bunch of junk everywhere. It's not as polished and refined, which is stuff I like. You know, personally, I prefer the more neat and polished designs for just everything, at least for the most part. Part of that's just due to the fact that I'm bad at making things look natural. So while I can appreciate a lot of the effort put in towards making their little areas like proper biomes, like you clearly put in work, right? I would like to see a cleaner design for your paths and stuff like that, like move the trains and stuff. This way it's a lot nicer to traverse, and I'd like to like actually walk through rather than just fly, you know what I mean? So as of now, I'd probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10. But like I said, it's clear that you put effort towards like stuff like this, you know. This looks nice. I like this. But getting to this takes a lot, and you got to look at a bunch of other stuff that's not so great. You know what I mean? I believe that you could put a lot more, like, the more work you put into it, the better it's gonna get, though. So I got faith in you, man. See, like, something like this, put, like, a beehive here. Put, like, some honey blocks. You know, maybe some more moss. Like this, you know? Not to be harsh. Did I make this too long? I think I may have made this too long, because this is just the head that we're looking at. May have to work on this another time. Unfortunately, guys, it is getting kind of late. I should probably go ahead and call it a stream now, because I'm getting a little tired. I got work tomorrow. So, I appreciate everybody for joining me. Just remember, tomorrow, we will be returning to Undertale. And then Saturday, we're doing basically a day-long stream where we go through, security, Minecraft Security Breach. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. We're gonna go for all endings and then immediately jump into Ruin. So it's gonna be like a marathon stream. It's gonna be really fun. After that, I don't know what we're gonna be doing Sunday. I don't really have plans, so probably just Cobblemon, maybe some Origin Realms. Anyway, I appreciate everybody for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.